I'm Ben and I'm the Learning Engagement Officer at Oldham Coliseum Theatre. The Progress Bursary is an opportunity for us to fund a LGBTQ+ artist in creating a project with us, a project that we wouldn't previously have been able to do.
My name is Chris, I use they them pronouns and I'm the Youth Work Coordinator for Youth Out in Oldham. Proud Trust is the home of LGBT+ youth in the North West. It is a life-saving, life-enhancing organisation supporting LGBT young people and their communities. And it's just a nice little supportive, safe space for them to be able to come and be themselves.
So my name's Hebe and I'm the Assistant Youth Work Manager at the Proud Trust. So if a young person wanted to get involved with Youth Out in Oldham, they could go to our website. We've got a youth group finder, so a young person across the UK could put in their postcode and they can find where their nearest youth group is, and that would take them to the contact details for the Oldham worker, and they can be connected to a youth worker to start their journey.
When I first met with the Youth Out in Oldham group, it was online due to COVID, and I asked them what they were interested in. I said, we're a theatre, but we're a performing arts venue. It doesn't need to be theatre, it doesn't need to be drama. What were they interested in? And that's when they told us they were really interested in heavy metal music. I don't know anything about heavy metal music, so I decided to look out for a musician who knew more about the art form.
When the young people initially suggested heavy metal, heavy rock, I was a little bit like, okay, because that's not necessarily the sort of genre that I will listen to, but it did immediately make me think of Will, who is a local musician and has done like rock and heavy metal sort of influenced music.
My name's Will and I've been working on some sort of punk or metal song with the group. I've graduated from Leeds Conservatoire now and I've got a degree in music production, and I front a band called Arrowhead and we play a lot of gay punk. I just started playing around with some ideas sort of on my guitar. You know, I asked the group what they wanted to do, you know, some ideas were thrown around, you know, like drum and bass, blah blah blah, but eventually what we settled on was pirate metal, because why wouldn't you? But you know, it's a bit of fun, it's a bit of a laugh, so I just took that idea home, listened to a lot of Ailstorm and Dropkick Murphys, that kind of thing, and then just sort of jammed some ideas out on my guitar, and it just sort of just went with what came to me, quite frankly.
I think the songs the young people have created are brilliant and just so diverse. I think they really reflect the group's sense of humour and their interests, and I feel really proud of them, and I think some people in the group made suggestions, and just have that taken seriously by an artist, by a musician, I think is really valuable.
The main song we created was called Piracy is Illegal by the group name Lock Up All Your Genders, and it's a pirate punk song about being gay and at sea and drinking a lot of beer.
The Progress Bursary project has been really beneficial to the young people. They've been able to really grow in confidence and really bloom. It's been lovely to witness. When we first started doing this project, we were trying to discuss ideas and direction. They didn't really want to suggest ideas in front of each other. They didn't really want to like sort of have that vulnerability. And we sort of tried to work around that with like sticky notes and flip chart. And now they're just like drawing and writing songs in front of each other and collaborating with each other on this beautiful music project that's really like, it's really been a lovely thing to be a part of.
We'd hope the future relationship between Youth Out in Oldham and Oldham Coliseum will be fruitful. That will be a connection that we keep, and hopefully young people, because they've come to this space now, will feel more confident to attend shows and access other kind of arts and culture.
It's been wonderful, to be honest. You know, the group are all dead bright, dead funny, dead intelligent. You know, they come out with lots of good ideas. You know, it's evolved so far from what I initially kind of presented to them, you know, and I just brought the instrumental to them, and they've just added so much to it. Honestly, it's been fantastic.
So I hope that the future relationship of Youth Out in Oldham and Oldham Coliseum is a beautiful, long-lasting, prosperous one. I hope that we're able to keep in contact and collaborate in the future if we get some funding or the Oldham Coliseum gets some funding, and to really just maintain the relationship that we've established.
It's been really lovely working with young people in Youth Out in Oldham in co-creating these songs and working together. And I hope that they become the new musicians of tomorrow.
ever be lonely in Tortuga. Your friends are all here.